It is a great pleasure for us to be here that we are organizing an induction program for newly admitted B.Ed students. Perhaps this is the first time that we are starting this program or like induction programs in the beginning. No doubt we are conducting these programs, but the only thing here is new that immediately after admitting, within a week's time, we started these programs, and this is the first phase, and I'm sure that all students, about almost 3,500 students who have been admitted, will be included in induction programs at different phases, at different study centers. So, on behalf of the Center for Distance and Open Learning, University of Kashmir, I welcome you all here in this induction program. Since 1 year I am associated with this center, I have learned a lot basically that how much important this system of education is and how it is benefiting the whole society, let me say, better than the formal way. Because in this high-tech world, we don't have time to go for formal educations too much. And most of the students who are basically trying to get higher education, it's the only way for them to continue their studies because of other lot of their own personal and other issues, they are not able to go for formal education. So this is the medium. And at the same time, we have seen that out of, as you have heard just, that out of 14,000 students, you are basically lucky enough to get admission. It's not easy. You see the competition, that how much basically people need this kind of education. We are not only providing this B.Ed program, we have number of programs here as PG level, at diploma level, at certificate level. Around more than 20 programs we are offering from this center. And the very important thing is that in present scenario, not only distance mode, but online mode we are going, inshallah, we will be in future. We are working on that. We will start providing education through online mode. That we are on it, and inshallah we will be successful in that. We are trying for that, and maybe within a year or next year we will be in position. We are trying for that. That is basically the need of the hour, that we need to go for online education also. And at the same time, we need to have an infrastructure. Alhamdulillah, let me tell you that this center is well equipped with all the facilities, almost all the facilities you need at this stage. We have library here. More than 45,000 books are here available. We have computer lab here. We have a lot of facilities for students like you who at their homes can avail these facilities. We have provided throughout Union Territory, we have provided the study centers, information centers, almost 18 study centers, and not only within the Kashmir, we have study center at Jammu also, we have study center at Leh, we have study center at Kargil, and almost all districts have been covered. Within those districts, we have different number of these these information centers. So it's not necessary that you need to come here for each and everything. Your contact programs or your information, whatever you require, will be provided within your locality. That is why you might have seen once we have requested you to submit your forms. We have given you choice that to choose your nearby study center.
Now you are part and parcel of this institution. all institutions are, say, proud of its assets. We have so many types of assets. We have infrastructure, we have library facilities, information technology facilities. But for an educational institution, do you know what are its highly valuable resources? Its highly valuable resources are its sensitive and honest students. So we must be proud of our students, provided you are in possession of these features in your personality. So till date you were undergraduate students. At undergraduate level we expect some sort of innocence. I should not say non-seriousness, I should say innocence. That's expected from undergraduate students. But once you step into university, automatically a sense of that belonging, a sense of responsibility should get developed. एक एहसास जाग जाना चाहिए हमारे वजूद के अंदर कि no, we are now responsible citizens of this land. So accordingly we have to conduct ourselves. And you must contribute for overall growth of this institution. By overall growth I don't mean कि आप संगुखिष्ट इस इदारे के लिए आपको लाना है, नहीं. You have to contribute to your own academic and intellectual upbringing. That's what I mean. You should contribute towards overall growth and development of academic upliftment of this institution. You have been communicated about the importance of time, importance of conduct of internals, final examinations. I'm sure you are serious enough to pick up immediately what the authorities who did speak before me, what they mean. Because a small lapse on your part, God forbid, it may land us into trouble. अगर आप एक बार आपने internal miss किया, तो पता नहीं आपको whether there is provision for conduct of internals for those who miss it, or final examinations. And then importance of time, it's very essential. I don't know how many of you have heard about बलराज सानी की एक फिल्म थी वक्त. मैंने तो खुद नहीं देखी है, कुछ बुजुर्गों से सुना है कि बहुत ही सबक आमोज कहानी उसमें दी गई थी. तो उसका एक ही है कि उसके गीत के कुछ अल्फाज मुझे याद आ रहे हैं कि आदमी को चाहिए वक्त से डर कर रहे, कौन जाने किस घड़ी वक्त का बदले मिजाज. So we have to attach lot of importance to this. Is the biggest resource which we have. Many of us have experienced this thing कि जिंदगी का एक अच्छा खासा सफर तय करने के बाद हमें पता था काश मैं उस वक्त संजीदगी मैंने दिखाई होती, मैं अपने प्रोफेशन के साथ, अपने आप के साथ, अपने वालिदैन, अपने समाज के साथ दयानतदारी के साथ मैंने काम किया होता, तो things would have been different.
Out of 365 days in 1 year, you have only 180 days of academy. Rest of the time is for your conduct of examination, declaration of results. The degree is only for 2 years. So your course has started in March 24. It has to complete in 26 January or February. This completion includes conduct of all examinations, declaration of results. You should get your degree certificates and you should not come back here. Not for this purpose. Not, you're most welcome otherwise. But for the purpose of B.Ed, you're not supposed to be here. So we will be issuing your date sheet tomorrow. And the exams will be conducted in October, November, as we are working out the dates. So in case, I was just speaking with Dean of Academic Affairs, only in your case, 2 semester exams are conducted together. Though we actually are working out the mechanism that exams should be conducted semester-wise. But as of now, for all B.Ed courses, the 2 semester exams are conducted together. So you will appear for first and second semester exams in October, November. and your results along with them. There are POT examinations, practice of teaching, which will be done after the theory exams. So you have to remember that you are not here for infinite amount of time. Your classes, whatever contact classes, material will be issued and the process will start immediately. And the second part is where students do not, they lack out on things like their registration is complete, the formalities, fees is complete. So what happens when you get out of the touch with the system, the student assumes everything is done and he has to just appear for the exams. Most of the queries which we received, as Mushtaq Saab said, students have not appeared for internal exams. You have not appeared for internal examinations, you are not eligible to appear for the external examinations. So by default, even if you are a very good student but you have not appeared in internal examinations, we will not generate your admit cards and you will not be allowed to appear in the theory examinations, neither in the POT, practice of teaching. So let's start, you have to start working. This is a very good initiative which the distance education has done. We understand that we need to understand how the system works in the first place, how these 2 years are going to be. So we are hopeful, inshallah, by 2025 December, your degree is done, because this was supposed to start in January. So by next academic year, and it is far more important for you that the degree completes on time so that you move on in life, you apply for different positions or you get benefited in different courses if all you want to apply for. So you are most welcome, very good initiative. I would like to thank everyone here. I suppose this is the first time distance education has done this orientation program. You are in the safe hands. One of the best faculties we have, and the best part is there is an interdisciplinary view. This must be the only department where there is a mathematics, law working together. Otherwise, in the most formal departments, you will either have mathematics or you will have law. So while we are speaking, we have a senior professor of mathematics and senior professor of law and senior professor of psychology, and all of them are working in the same department as of now.
Try and make it things very simple for you. Our coordinators in distance education and the whole department, we have dedicated faculty so far as all the courses are concerned, and our coordinators are there, very well supportive, they are accommodative, and they are, with system is itself flexible, but let us make difference between flexibility and exemptions. Flexibility is within the parameters of the system itself, but so far as exemptions are concerned, those will be that will be a discriminatory attitude, and that will be violation of the statutes. So don't be habitual of exemptions always. Whatever flexibility is in the system, that will be given to you. We are working in a dual mode system. We are regulated by the external body, that is Distance Education Bureau. We are regulated by internal mechanism, that is the institution itself. So relaxation is, this distance education system has crossed. It has passed through so many stages, started from correspondence, then distance education, then open learning, and now, but we are in a blended mode of learning. This is called blended mode of learning. We are mixing all efforts together. Partly you are regular when you have to attend classes, partly you are in distance mode when you will get classes at your doorsteps, when your contact classes will be conducted at your tehsil levels or district levels in contact centers or study centers. And in so far as blended is concerned, we give you text, we give you study material, self-learning study material, we give you tutorials that are those are displayed on the website, and we provide you guidance individually, whether you will come individually here, whether you will come in groups here. We provide you guidance and counseling. We also provide you books. So far our lab is concerned, we provide you so many student support services as compared to the formal system. We conduct your 20 classes in one contact program in 6 months. In formal system, at the most, they will conduct 35 classes or 30. Besides classes, we provide you the study material, tutorials, and books in the library. Every support system. In distance education system, it is not the teacher who teaches. Basically, it is the system that teaches to them. that teaches the students. So we are providing you all the facilities. I hope you will take benefit of those facilities. I also hope that this program, first of its kind, will be very beneficial to you, and this can also help us when we will receive your feedback so far as induction and orientation of distance learners. The purpose of this program is that you will get acquainted what are the essential components of your program and what are the rules of this program and how you will follow those rules. I hope that inshallah you will succeed. Your success is our concern.
Now, this B.Ed program is one of the important programs of the center, which was started way back in 1984 for the teachers who could not afford to go for B.Ed at that stage of time. And the intake of this program at that stage was very minimal, but the center grew up with the advancement of technology, with the introduction and of study centers in the valley, and also in Jammu. We have a regional center at Jammu, where we also have the study centers at Leh and Kargil. The main objective is that the education should reach to the student at his doorsteps, which is one of the main objectives of open and distance learning. Now, if we look at the journey of distance education in India, we can have that in the early 60s, some universities were opened up with this view that an alternative education could be provided to the students who could not afford the formal education because of the various reasons, whether they are employed, whether they are busy with their work, housewives, and the students who could not afford the formal education. One of the beauty of this education is that you can work and study simultaneously. You can earn your fee from working, and then you can also study. That's the thing which is being encouraged in the West also, where the students, they work, and even there they start it at the undergraduate and postgraduate level, where they earn and they support themselves. They don't get money from their parents to study. They support themselves, they have the part-time jobs. Even the Indian students abroad, what they are doing now, they are getting the admission in the different courses and they are studying there, and in the evening they have some hours. For example, 16 hours in a week they have to work. That's compulsory from the universities, that they have to work for 16 hours and then they get the money and then they utilize that in their study. Whether in the hostel accommodation they use that money or in the tuition fee and all other things. But the beauty of this distance education is that you have to work and you have to study simultaneously. This study is a learner-centric study where it's not important that you have the face-to-face interaction with your teachers. The important thing is that it's a multi-dimensional thing where you have the minimal face-to-face interaction with the teacher, but you can have the other resources also. And one of the other resources is the self-instructional study material. It was earlier used to be as self-instructional, self-learning material, but it's now a self-learning material. Now it's again a learner-oriented thing.